My husband and I have been together since 2018. Before we got married, everything was like a fairy tale. Love, romance, constant hugs, and words of support. He was the man next to whom I felt like a real woman. We often joked, laughed, made love as much as we wanted, without schedules and restrictions. And then came the pregnancy. First one and then a second, unplanned one. I was happy, but my body couldn't take it. Threats, hospitals, bed rest. All this time he was there, but not so gentle. Sex became impossible, and I didn't think much of it at the time. It's the children that matter, isn't it? After giving birth, it's been over a year, but intimacy hasn't returned to its previous level. At most, once a month, most often on his initiative. But even at those moments, I felt that he did it more out of obligation than desire. As if it was a need, and that was it. But that was half the pain. The real pain came from something else. He had found a new hobby, a sports club. He met a girl there. They began to communicate often, to correspond, to plan meetings. I saw him texting her. How was your trip? Where are you now? Are you okay? Questions he hadn't asked me in a long time. And if I asked who she was, he'd say, just an acquaintance, a workout buddy. I'm not interested in her at all. But somehow he always knows where she is, what she's doing, who she's meeting. They go to training camp together, sometimes for weeks. And every time I hear, it's important to me, you understand. Yeah, I do. But why is it that when I'm hysterical from overwork, he can just go to the gym and still text her? Why is it that when he has a day off, he most often spends it not with me, but with them in their company? And the worst of all is the phrase he threw in his heart during another conversation. I said that I didn't want to be his housekeeper anymore, that I too wanted to take care of him, that I was tired. He replied, you know, there are women who would love to cook and smile. Just like that, dryly, no emotion, as if by the way. And I was sitting with a baby in my arms, hair sticking out, clothes stained, eyes red from lack of sleep. And I realized that for him, I was no longer the woman he once loved. I used to be confident, beautiful, easygoing. Now I'm different, resentful, jealous, withdrawn. I don't recognize myself. I can feel something inside me going out. He says that I have become too imaginative, that he has nothing extra, that he needs me. But then why this woman? Why her picture in his phone? Why those long conversations? Why that look I noticed? He may not be cheating physically, but every word he says, every gesture toward another woman is a betrayal of my trust. And I don't know how much longer I can stand pretending that everything is fine.